I hope all new weeks start off as amazing as this week is starting off with gaming news, because that's the fun part about doing content, right? We get all this great gaming news, people coming together, people getting excited. I tell you, this is like unprecedented. I can't believe that this is happening. We're seeing so much great stuff. And, at the end of the day, I feel like, both Microsoft and Sony are doing some fantastic things. This right here, I think, is something that was probably a little bit expected from Sony, but still nice to hear them come out and officially announce this and to kind of get things going in a direction that they needed to get going. And what I mean by that is they exceed expectations. I think they keep people a little bit on the edge of their seat. Yes, they could do a little bit better job of keeping people abreast of the situation and things like that when it comes to things that are coming. But I still hope that at the end of the day, that it's going to be just a great time to be a fan. And for me personally, I'm looking forward to this, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So it's going to be a topic you don't want to miss, a video you definitely want to tune in for. What's up, everybody? I'm the Crap Gamer, and of course, this is Crap Gamer Reviews, your home for gaming news, opinions, reviews, and so much more. You'll probably notice some changes around here, but hopefully that doesn't stop you from giving us a like, possibly even consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. Now, thank you guys so much for choosing to spend some of your free time with me today. It really does mean a lot. Again, the best thing you could do is just leave us a like. That's all I ask. I put in some work on these videos and, some effort, and honestly, that helps them be seen and things like that. So do me a solid. I do you guys a solid and try to have some fun with this stuff, and let's go. Now, Sony. Everybody is all eyes on Sony, right? They're that awkward walking out at, the next day without their high heels or whatever, the walk of shame. At least that's the way people are kind of talking and looking at them, right? Microsoft is buying, publishers left and right, and, studios are included in that, IP are included in that, and it really puts Sony in an awkward position, because right now people are kind of wondering, what's Sony going to do next? What do you think Sony's going to do? And even I'm doing that. Listen, even though I'm doing a lot of videos on like, hey, who's Sony going to purchase, or it's rumored that they're going to do this, that doesn't mean that I specifically think that Sony's going to do that, right? I'm covering some of these stories. It's true, but I'm also giving you guys my opinions on some of this stuff, and I don't think they're going to rush out there and buy, a Take-Two, because it doesn't make sense. That's not their, the way that they operate as a company. Sony does things a little bit differently than Microsoft, and I've tried to mention this in multiple sort of videos about how both can be successful, but both do different things, and that's exactly what's happening right here. Now, Sony has come out very strong, and, like many people predicted, they're going to be doing a state of play in February 2nd. So we only got a little bit to wait. You're going to get an in-depth look at Gran Turismo 7, kicks off February 2nd at 5 p.m. Eastern. The first 2022 State of Play arrives later this week, and we're all revved up for just over 30 minutes of new PlayStation 5 footage and gameplay details for Gran Turismo 7. Watch live February 2nd on Twitch or YouTube starting at 5 p.m. Eastern. See you Wednesday. Obviously, they're going to be allowing co-streaming and video on demand. It says, please note that this broadcast may include copyrighted content that PlayStation does not control. We welcome and celebrate our amazing co-streamers and creators, but licensing agreements outside our control could interfere with co-streams or video on demand archives of this broadcast. If you're planning to save this broadcast as a video on demand to create recap videos or repost clips or segments of the show, we advise admitting any copyright music. So, they're leaving that out there. So they're going to have a big Gran Turismo 7 blowout. Some people were thinking that this game was going to be a game that they actually were going to delay, but now it looks like, it's not going to get delayed, and they're actually going to kind of go through it with it. But I think that at the same time, Sony has a lot going on for it outside of this as well. Like I've been mentioning, I've been doing videos. It's a lot of little announcements and things like that have been kind of coming through and giving so many people some great things to be excited about. And that's the main part that I think people need to realize, that it helps Sony do some incredible things, as opposed to just kind of get crapped on. You know what I mean? Like, they're just doing a really good job, in my opinion, and I'm thankful that it seems like they really have things kind of figured out and things like that. So again, I'm going to link this. You guys can check it out. Nice to see that they're going to be focusing on Gran Turismo. Outside of Gran Turismo, one of the things that I've been doing that I haven't really mentioned yet is the fact that, yes, I'm playing an old game, right now. The Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection on PlayStation 5. And now we actually have a good idea on what they actually did to the PlayStation 5 version. According to this, the highlights greatly improved anisotropic filtering and almost non-existent load times on PlayStation 5. So yeah, like, I'm blown away because I haven't played this game since 2016. Okay, here we are in 2022, and this game is looking pretty much better than anything we've gotten on these new consoles, and the story is gripping as ever and as fun as ever, and just the action adventure really just makes you kind of realize how far ahead of the game Naughty Dog is. Following the release of Uncharted Legacy Thieves Collection on PlayStation 5, a new comparison video has been released comparing the new next-gen release to both titles running on the original PS4 and the PlayStation 4 Pro. This new comparison on a tech channel video highlights the 3 different visual modes on Sony's next-gen console, as well as a greatly reduced file size on PlayStation 5 compared to the original file sizes for both games on PlayStation 4. Loading times are almost non-existent on PlayStation 5, and although texturing hasn't changed, anisotropic filtering has been vastly improved. In addition, there is a minor improvement in far shadows, and the draw distance for some elements in geometry has been boosted. There is a nice video and an article that's actually talking about this, which I will link, of course, down below. Now, if you are new to my channel, realize that any news video that I do covering something, I will link it down below. If you look at the description, you can scroll down and you'll see source and a link there, and it'll take you to exactly what I'm talking about. So you never have to worry, oh, well, where's he getting this from? That's always there, unless it's something that's strictly opinion by me, then it doesn't need a source. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection is obviously available now for PlayStation 5. Honestly, it's really just amazing to see what they've been able to accomplish and what Naughty Dog has been able to do in terms of get these things out there. And again, I think that, obviously, while it's not ideal that, it's a just a remaster or whatever, and I know it's not a new game, but still, you have to, like, I always think about this now a little bit differently than previously. What I mean by that is, 6 years is a long time. Obviously somebody who is 18 today, when this game came out, was 12, and so maybe not have played it. So I always look at things a little bit under that kind of circumstance nowadays, and you guys kind of understand where I'm coming from. But Sony has kicked off this week, right? Obviously they have Horizon Forbidden West coming out in a couple of weeks. I'm excited for that. I can't wait to play through that. It's going to be a very, very, very exciting time. And, just in general, I'm just super happy with all the stuff that's coming. And, for me personally, I just can't wait to see more of this stuff happen in the future and more announcements and things like that. Yes, there's going to be positive announcements from Sony. Yes, there's going to be positive announcements from Microsoft. It's all good, folks. It's all good. Trust me. Like I said, I'm going to link all this stuff in the description below. You guys, please leave a like if you enjoy the content, if you like seeing content every single day from yours truly. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, crap gamer 'em up. As always, crap gamer out.